we, we, as I said before when I was on stage, we think that there's a great moment for CNN to come into countries, and when we do that, we look around. We look around to see who's in the market. We look around at the environment that would allow transparent and balanced and free journalism, and we talk to all kinds of partners. And when we met Nine Media, we really felt a sort of synergy with their values. We spent a long time talking to them about where they thought journalism was going, about where they thought their business was going, and we felt very comfortable.
Have you ever, if you look at this holistically, we've been a company, we've been around for 34 years. We have only about 6 kinds of this type of partnership, and that's not a lot. And the reason is that because we really have to look at the type of company we partner up with. And as Greg has mentioned, they bring a lot of the same values that we look for in terms of covering the news and where they want to take the news, specifically here in the Philippines.
So have you approached other networks for the same franchise?
We have affiliations with many other networks here in the Philippines, so we're always having conversations.
Any other questions?
So you're also open to partnering with GMA and ABS-CBN?
We're here with Nine Media, so we're launching CNN Philippines, but we have other relationships with other broadcasters, including ABS-CBN.
What type of relationship specifically?
So we distribute content, we share expertise, we have training. We do that with about 1,000 affiliates around the world.
So you actively scouted for a possible avenue into expansion here in the Philippines. You're the ones who approached 9TV first.
I think you have to ask my colleague about that, but I think it was a mutual conversation that kicked off, and I think we thought it was a good idea. We saw a model. As Elena says, we don't do this easily. We don't have that many of these partnerships around. But when we feel the time is right and the environment is right, and we think the Philippines offers a lot of opportunity for media. It's a vibrant culture you have here, and we think that's a good reason to be here.
In terms of content,
In terms of what?
in terms of content,
Yes.
can you tell us how CNN Philippines will be different from the cable news channel?
Yes, well, CNN International will continue to be broadcast here in the Philippines. What we're creating here in CNN Philippines, the channel, it will be a combination of content from the USA, headline news, and also locally produced news. So it's very important that the news that we're presenting here also is something for the Philippine country itself. So it has to be a localization and localized news content. So it's going to be a combination of all those 3 different areas.
What's in it for CNN?
Well, I think for us, for CNN, we get a lot out of it actually. Our brand reaches a wider audience via the free-to-air network that Nine Media has. It reaches a local, more deeper audience. And also, we also, get a stronger editorial presence here, right? So the network, Nine Media, will be growing its editorial coverage here, and we're able to take content and news from them about the Philippines. So that's also beneficial to us.
And we're very optimistic about the Philippines. We're here because we're very optimistic about where the country is going, where the news consumption is going, about the more and more people interested in news. And it's our opportunity, our way also to reach into the local market. And so, as you know, CNN is very big on news gathering. We have a very large footprint worldwide. This way, by having a really strong partner, we will also tap into the team here to also broadcast the best news of the Philippines that can be offered internationally. And I think that's really important. That's why it's a partnership. It's not a one-way business. It's a two-way partnership.
And to Elena's point earlier on content, what we want to do is make sure that what we do globally is relevant for the local audience. So you will see customized examples. You will see stories that are relevant for the Philippines from what we do globally, made relevant for the local audience.
Do you think there are enough local viewers for English news content?
Well, Nine Media also does it in local dialects. So they have local dialect bulletins through the day, and I think it certainly seems to, that the main broadsheets are in English. I think we have to see how that goes. If there's more demand for local dialects, I'm sure that Nine Media and will go after those markets.
How much is the partnership deal? It's okay.
We wouldn't really want to talk about that.
the media landscape here is dominated by two networks, GMA and ABS. Are you confident that the entry of CNN will provide a viable competition finally to the two networks?
I'm pretty confident that when you bring in the brand of CNN that's been around for 34 years and has a really strong know-how and standards and practices of bringing news to an audience, that it will shake up the landscape. And I think it will be a very interesting prospect, and it will be quite challenging. And I think it'll be a lot of fun for us to see how it goes.
It's got to be good. I mean, competition is good. We all live in the media world. There's so many ways to get your news. It's good to have competition. It will make us all better. Hopefully improve Filipino journalism as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.